Because here was their real divine assignment. The real divine assignment was to help finance the king's future run. So they brought some gold, because in just a few days, King Herod would seek to kill the child, and his parents would have to run from there and go over to Egypt. Without a place to stay, without a job to have, they would need resources in advance, because God knows the trouble you're going to get in before you get in, and he will finance your troubles in advance. They brought gold for now, because in just a few days, Mary and Joseph would have to be on the run and would need some resources. But they brought something for later, too. Because they honored him as one to be worshiped, because he would be one that would be not just king, but priest. Somebody who would stand in the gap between God and man. Somebody who would stand as a mediator between the holy and the unholy. And Old Testament would declare over and over again, every time the priest went before God, they had to have some incense. They had to have something to sweeten the air. Had to have something to offer up to God to kind of make God say, that smells good in my prayer. They had frankincense. So they gave him some frankincense for his priestly duty. But these were older men. This was a baby child. They believed that this child had something to do, didn't know what he was going to do, didn't know the miracles he would perform, none of that kind of stuff. They didn't come for that. God Almighty. They came to worship him and to bless him. They showed their affection and their adoration by them bowing down, worshiping him, and then giving him gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Now, myrrh is what you embalm people with. Myrrh is what you put on people who have died. They didn't know when the young child was going to die. Didn't know what his exit was, but they knew, had enough common sense to know that everybody that's born going to die. So they gave him some now and laters. Something for now and something for later.